Hello everyone, Xerophobus here. So today we're going to be reviewing Prime Rivaldo. Okay, so this card overall looks very tasty. 87 pace, 91 shooting, 88 passing, 92 dribbling, 78 physical. So, like, I'm expecting a lot. Now, there is an issue with him, which we'll get onto when we get into the stats and look at the card more thoroughly. But overall, this card seems very, very good. In terms of cheaper alternatives, the only one that is kind of like him, like, obviously he's not as tall and his physical is not as good, but it's Neymar. They both play out on the left wing. Neymar I think is around 560 and Rivaldo's SBC I think is like 860 to do, and tradable I think is like 950 to a million tradable, so he's the cheaper alternative today. Okay, so just looking at his stats, as we said, there is a problem, and it's the fact that he has a 2-star weak foot. Now, I know a lot of you guys use players like Salah, and you can kind of put up with it somewhat. Like, when I usually play Salah, he usually isn't out on the wing. He's a striker just to, you know, get in behind, and somehow he's the strongest player in the game. Don't ask me how. But, like, his stats overall seem very, very good. His balance at 77 is the only one that's kind of sticking out, and his aggression. But the rest seem fine. Finishing is very high. Long shots, 94 curve, good passing as well. So overall, you do expect quite a lot for this card. So what I've done today is I put an engine chemistry on just to increase that balance and increase his pace, just to see if that would have an effect. Okay, lads, so this is my team. So it's a bit odd in the sense that of the changes I've started to make. So usually Perisic plays at left CM in a 4-3-1-2, which is the formation I started to play. So I use Rivaldo at cam. I used them out on the right in a 4-2-3-1, and I played him at striker in a 4-3-1-2. Okay, lads, so just getting into the clips. Rivaldo was very, very good. It's just, it has this weak foot problem, and I can't get my head around it. He is very, very predictable. Like, there's times where, like, people know you're going to come back on the left and you can kind of dribble around, but it's going to come to a stage where you're going to have to shoot on his left foot. Now, his left foot is a rocket. His left foot is an absolute bullet. However, right foot is so bad. Just don't shoot on his right foot. There's one chance he had from like 3 yards out, and he literally just hit it over the bar. It was that bad. So just avoid his right foot. The only other negative I can find is sometimes he's a little bit heavy on the ball, and it can be a little bit annoying. And for the money that you're going to be paying, you want him to be god tier. And I don't know, it just didn't feel like he was like amazing. He didn't go like, oh my god, wow, you're so good. There was never that stage. The only one stage it was like that was with his long shots. It was an absolute bullet, holy fuck. But on a weighted average live, he gets a 9.3. We can go through the stats anyway now, and I'll explain just my overall thoughts. Okay, so pace 9 out of 10. He is very, very fast. He just isn't a 10 in my opinion. He can get away from people like you saw in the clip, but there's going to come a point where he is going to get caught. So he was lucky in that one clip where he got away, and he just barely got it away on his left foot. Shooting 8.5 out of 10. The only reason why this is not getting higher is literally because he has a 2-star weak foot. It is so annoying on that right foot. Even when it's timed, it's still shit. You might get the odd occasion knowing this game that you shoot on his right foot and it goes in, but his right foot is bad. Really, really bad. Left foot is it's basically Messi's left foot. If you can get him in on his left foot, goal every time. Right foot, terrible. Okay, so dribbling 8.5 out of 10 again. That is just down to sometimes how heavy he is. Even with that balance increase, he is still a little bit heavy. And he only has 4-star skills, which I find a little bit dodgy. But the biggest thing for me was sometimes his first touch, again, was a little bit heavy. And just his overall movement was a little bit heavy, so 8.5 is really being generous. Strength, a 7.5 out of 10. He is quite strong, but there are times where he gets fucked off the ball just down to his balance, and like it's nothing amazing. It can do the job, but it's nothing amazing. A passing 8 out of 10. Again, his passing on his left foot is very good. Passing on his right foot is so bad. Like, that right foot is fucking terrible. So just be careful. Like, there's times where he's going to pass the ball and he just will refuse to pass it on his right foot, and then when he does, he either fucks it up or he barely gets to the player. So just bear that in mind. Okay, so lads, he is foot chance ready. I just want to say he is a very good player, but if you're going to be doing the SBC for this lad, I just wouldn't do it. Like, you're going to be... Right, you're going to be spending 800k, but you're going to get your packs back, and you might pack something good. I know people say that a lot when I say, like, you know, he isn't worth it, whatever. But if you're going to be getting this as an SBC, that 2-star weak foot is so annoying. I find it annoying from the get-go, and not a lot of you guys will probably be like, oh, I'll play him with striker. There's going to come times where he's going to fuck up. Just bear that in mind on his right foot. Sometimes he's a little bit heavy, and I just never got the feeling that he's like, oh my god, he's absolutely amazing. I never got that feeling. And if I had to go with Rivaldo or Neymar, I would go with Neymar. Every day of the week, Neymar is way better. 5-star weak foot, can dribble the ball better, a lot faster, can pass the ball better in my opinion as well, because he has that 5-star weak foot. So if you're picking between those two, Neymar. But if you really want an icon, go for fucking 89 Nedved. Just go for 89 Nedved. Like, I know a lot of you guys be like, oh, I want to do the SBCs, I want to get packs and whatever. Go for Nedved. Trust me, Nedved is way better. Way better than Rivaldo. Okay, lads, so this is going to be the end of this review. Kind of disappointing. I thought Rivaldo would be fucking class. Well, he is class. He's just not god tier class. And I don't know. But we'll just see how everything goes. I hope Raul is good. I really do. I still have to do his review, but to be honest, a lot of people have been saying Raul has been absolutely amazing, but let's just see what I say. That's what matters. Anyway, cheers for watching, lads.